Hi. Wait. No, I just spoiled. I just spoiled my setup. Whoops. Anyways, while I'm waiting for people to join, I'm gonna just share this live stream with my friends. Let me do that. Share. Hello. Is anyone actually here? Oh, there are people here. It just doesn't show up on the thing. Alright. Hi, people. I wonder if any other people are like actually going to show up. The reason why I'm kind of like late is because, well, I woke up at 2:50 rather than like an hour before, so I wanted to set up some stuff for the stream. I already got the OBS organized for the stream, so it doesn't like blast music in your ear. Or if it does, it just blasts it whenever I want it to. I also have an option now to go to toggle between one of my things, one of my things away from computer. Is it? Oh, it's not working. Okay, there we go. I didn't mean to show that. Well, I guess you could see. I finally implemented a live stream feature. I mean, a chat feature on the live stream. Yeah. As you can see, it's not the best live like chat thing that could be there, but I tried a little bit. Instead of having the like gray background or whatever that it would have with chat, I just changed it to being invisible. Can you even read what it says, what they say? Yeah, but it might be harder. Hold on. Let me check on my phone, because it might look better. Oh heck no, it doesn't. It's not good at all. I didn't know if it'd be good at all, but apparently it doesn't look that good. Maybe I could just properties. Nah, that's not it. I'll try changing those properties. Or wait, I guess what is it? What is the thing that I could do? I could just get rid of this. I could turn down the smoothness, but that wouldn't look good. I'll just get rid of the color key for a second. See how it looks. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. At least you can actually read the text. Wait, what? Why can I read the text, but you guys can't? Oh, no, you can. Right in the top left. You just have to be 720. Let me put it back at 140 on my phone. So I don't use up too much data. Oh wait, I need to close Premiere. Do that. Should also close out DDLC, not DDLC. Um, hmm. Hi. Hey, look, a cat. What is this song? I mean, sound. S. Yeah, I put a flush emoji in the title. I didn't even think it would like work like that on Discord, but it did. So now if I send that video on Discord, you could see the flush emoji. But yeah, yesterday I played Deltarune in VC, and not in VC on stream. It wasn't in the thumbnail or anything, but I got bored. Not bored. I think I needed to take a little bit of break because I was playing DDLC Plus for like a few hours. So I thought I should take a break with Deltarune, and I played a little bit of it. I still have like barely any spoilers for anything. Um, I've heard Lancer's theme, but not much with it. Hello. Hi. I'm gonna send this in one more server before I, Oh wait, there's no music? Dang. I don't see the flush emoji on Discord. That's because you're dumb. Uh, Trevor. Um, so I could either... Well, I guess I can't do side stories because there's no side stories for me to do. I need to get back on this video, on the stream on my phone. Alright. Live chat. There we go. People in the live chat might like spoil the original game, so if you like don't want that or something, well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say if you don't want that, don't look at this. Hold on, I need to turn this down. If you don't want that, just don't look at the chat. But the chat's right there. Oh, hi. Hi, new person. Yesterday I was playing DDLC Plus, obviously. Why are the times messed up? It shouldn't be like this. July. Wait, I haven't even played. That's 1:13 a.m. That's not correct. Oh wait, that is correct. Wait, no, it didn't. I didn't stay up until 1:13 playing DDLC Plus. Whatever, something's whack. Yesterday I went through Yuri's route because I'm gonna go for true ending. I've never gone for true ending before. Right now this is Natsuki route. I set myself up so I don't have to go through the minigame or whatever to do this. So yeah, thank God. I've already read all this dialogue. I'm just gonna speedrun through it. Ugh. Oh, okay. This is a big jump from my last stream where I actually had people watching it. I only have one person watching. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed from something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. I guess this is where Natsuki drought starts. You looking for something in there? Oh, it says freaking Monica. I guess in the Act 2, is that the line that changes, really? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Except I'm not into manga, so I wouldn't know. There are things that I like about them. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Oh, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
There's the viewers. She's 6, so. Hello, new people. Or maybe returning viewers from the last stream. As you can see, I've added a few stuff to the stream. Most notably the chat box. Well, yeah. The chat box, I just had. Oh, there's 2 people now. Fail. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Oh yeah, that's why I knew that clicked would say Natsuki, even though I forgot about the name of this manga. It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply just terrible.
Or if you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Zober. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Oh, like the title screen. It's excitingly Mo, like the Simpsons.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki. Okay. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet, and then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We couldn't read at the same time like that.
Oh, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Mitsuki.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and I almost said smooches. Scooches an inch away from me. Thank God. Get away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say the particular. Oh, okay, sir. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. All of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get to all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts.
Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems it's a bit like it's all about baking. Oh, boring. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of banking in this manga?
Whoa.
Natsuki pauses for a moment. She doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I'm just curious. Since you enjoyed baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because of the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Loser. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
You know you're just watching me read?
Whoa. I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something that you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convict any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever
English, okay, thanks.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this.
They just think manga is for kids.
They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, quoted, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win again on it.
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves me any problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki points her finger at one of the panels.
Minority is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with determination. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Oh, okay, everyone. I haven't done a Mario voice since yesterday. Huh? Are you so ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on.
No, I didn't just start. I was going through Yuri's route yesterday. I'm going through Natsuki's route for 100%. I've never 100% the game before, so I want to try to do that.
Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. That sounded more like Wario than Mario. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. I'm terrible at this Mario impression. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I say it mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you weren't home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I will kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get behind through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Hi. Also, you're gonna lose progress on some shows. Good. You're gonna miss all the lore and Family Guy. I don't know. Or am I scared of what would happen if I didn't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Oh, I didn't read that.
By the way,
did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Oh wait, I've got to get past this. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Apparently I've read all this, and I didn't like change the dialogue. I like it, Zobler. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of. I want to read Mario. I'm gonna read Mario's dialogue in Monica's voice. I'm gonna read it in a normal voice or something because I'm terrible at this Mario impression. It's so hard to read it like that. Unless Israel were to come into chat right now, the person that suggested I do the Mario voice. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a simple few words. They can be funny, endearing, even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. You might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. I see. So you're telling me there's a chance. Sort of. But maybe she's not an expert. Well, you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. We've already seen this. I expect Yuri's dialogue to be very much the same. I mean, very much different. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. I don't know why that's funny. She just forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words, hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, we've already read this. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Cursive. Wait, we read this before. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Yeah, we already read this. Oh, does she really remember whatever? She actually just disappeared. I pressed history and she just disappeared. That was on the stream yesterday. And soon to be left with nothing. Yeah, most of that was just the same. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Hello, you were on the stream yesterday. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Also, the Natsuki voice that I was giving to her really hurt my voice. And I've only been streaming for like 30 minutes. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't yeah, you're sussy, Baka. I already she would be the kind of person to say sussy Baka. Because she basically does say Baka. I already told you, you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Yeah. Natsuki definitely hates you. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because because Monica will make me if I don't. I already read this. Yeah. Skip. I thought I just got into some Act 2 stuff right there. Whenever I just like pause and then show the music for a second. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I get for getting myself... I don't know. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My Aisland and Yuri and... We already read this. I'm not like trying to speed on it right now. Alright. Well, since I'm going Natsuki route, it would kind of make sense to go with Yuri. Just kidding. Yuri. You're really talented. Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that I hack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that yesterday. Today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Wait a minute. Wasn't that a word in the poem? The poem in the game? Is that why whenever you picked it was Sayori? Who knows? Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so I didn't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Zobrer. Sheesh. Natsuki... Sheesh! Natsuki, something. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Everyone stops staring at me. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she posted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about her boobs. They were true. They're big. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Nah, don't worry, Yuri. I've got some right here. I was trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Yes, give, not Sayori pats. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's ready to their poems, right? I thought it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Zobrer. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we get a little used to. So my joining the club is responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before you go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do a literature-related things at the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing? After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. That's not the most important thing with the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Sayori would say that. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. That is not why. Well, no, that is why Sayori is vice president. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? We already read this yesterday. Okay. Fine. Save. Now I realize why there's 6 pages of save slots now. Well, since I've already gotten a perfect run, I don't need to do it again. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these are Natsuki. I don't know, I just pick that one like willy-nilly. This is giving me bad flashbacks to the stream last night. Oh, I thought that said buffet. Good. Another day passes and it's time. Oh, wait, skip. I've already read all this. I also thought that was gonna be an Act 2 moment. Okay, excuse me. Just how long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly? Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull up the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle mango. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. So the chapter ended with Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates out from the inside of the closet. Up here inside. All Natsuki's books are lined on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. Monica. I didn't read that. Wait, you know Monica is actually from Friday Night Funkin', right? You've seen it? She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. I did not read chat just now. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why'd you waste it on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall right there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. Hanging on the wall? Okay. Yeah, Monaco was made by FNF. That's clearly true, you know? If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Yeah. I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. It's gonna be the CG. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot off one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me under the closet. Let's see... The classroom chairs... I'm not yawning because I'm bored, it's just that I'm tired. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. Oh wait, wrong voice. See, I can do it easily now. Natsuki grabs a stack of mangas and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. Natsuki, make up your mind. Do you want him to help or not? I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost... Oh, what? Wow, okay, dude. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Zobra, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine, just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized what I'm thinking, but she loses her balance and she moves. If she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, that was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You... He is kind of a perv, to be honest. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But... I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels between Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Yeah. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Gosh. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I have, but I haven't noticed it. I don't think I've ever gone Natsuki around and actually paid attention. Mainly just gone Sayori. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. This has to be new? No, this isn't new. This is all in the original game. The new stuff is whenever you press exit DDLC on the settings. Like right here. If you press this, you can see the side stories, the new unlockables, you get all of that. This is just the original game. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact.
Ew. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Maybe you just didn't go Natsuki route. You could have gone just Sayori route. Yeah. Natsuki seems to realize that it's the floor that's beneath her. Yeah. Or that it isn't the floor beneath her. Gross, gross. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay in there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! You happened when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like a most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says it quietly. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed. Wait, what? What? It must have landed on the page? Who? Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. And then she sobs, I guess? Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what? I can only do what? Whoops. I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll clean this up. And I'll move the rest of the manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Go. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer up a little bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect that at all. Well, I've been treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box under the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. I didn't read that. Then I get onto the stool. Sorry, I saw a notification. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Nothing about cheering me up. Hey, okay, if you insist. Sit in the same spot as last time I opened the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. Never talk to me. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Alright. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna do it to Natsuki first, just because I'm bored. Natsuki reads my poem. Well, I'm gonna do it just because I want to do Sayori last. I won't have to do like basically anything for Sayori's. I feel like she keeps glancing at me back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good. Okay. There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let Yuri's read more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you... Sussy Baka, she was gonna say that. Natsuki's face raises like she's just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. A red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Zobrare, did you do something, Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads it. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Zobrare? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Cheating? Okay. I've never seen that before. Never mind, I'm just kidding. I've never heard a reference to cheating in this game like that. At least at this specific part. That feels new to me. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh wait. Is she like referring to the fact that I went back like multiple times, like to keep trying to get a perfect poem for her? It sounds like that one Looney Tunes character that just like babbles on and on. Oh, you didn't need to answer that. Porky Pig, that's what it was. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. But Zobrare wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Zobrare is done sharing this poem with everyone. I also forgot about that. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm gonna hold on to it. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Yeah, why are you... She's not even looking at you. Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't got to read it yet. So what? Well, it goes Zobrare is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Yeah, I was wondering what would happen. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Oh yeah, I didn't read this the second day, last time, because I wrote a Yuri poem, and she did not like that. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, Wriggly, Harry... Hold on. What? Okay, I'm back. Hi. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are really gross. Hold on. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, or if she keeps it private, or if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world is better without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. What do you mean you're gonna tell everyone might be important? I don't... What, is that like a reference? Or is that like a reference to something in the... later in the game? I hope you didn't think that was the best thing I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, it's about having things my way. Doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you were afraid of people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, yeah, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. Hold on. It might be a subtle hint. I think there's like a reference in the second poem that Insecure, poem Act 2 or something, where she like says something like that, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Maybe that isn't a poem in Act 2, because I remember she like was trying to tell everybody that Monica was being weird. I mean, I know somebody was talking about that yesterday. I was talking about that yesterday. But I've been sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Hers is probably gonna be the second most changed. Are you so mad at me? For disrespecting Atsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. That's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, find my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself, and all I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that status. Well, that one was really short. She didn't even share her poem. Hi again, Zobra. That was kind of silly on Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I already read this yesterday. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh wait, I already read this. Let's say it. Okay, I guess I read Sayori's dialogue just doesn't change no matter if you choose Natsuki or Yuri's. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to the visit at the front of the room. Oh, I guess now I'm speedrunning. It's not very fast. I've done fast before. We already read all of this. Oh yeah, this thing I'm picking. Wait, what? No, I misread that. Ooh. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. I picked the Sayori one, just assuming that the top one would have been Yuri, because I've never gone that Sekiro, so I just assumed it would have been Yuri. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, though, Rare. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Then the conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time. Alright, Natsuki poem. Yeah, I'm definitely doing great on this phone. There we go. Might as well save here now. Every single time I read this, I think about the time that I played DDLC on mobile, like an unofficial port or whatever. And I took a screenshot of this because it like reminded me of the old meme where it was like Creeper, oh man. I hate that meme, but it reminds me of that. I already read all of this. Thank God I just get to skip it all. Hey, you. I woke up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? The last secret image? I've seen it, but I wish I didn't, but yeah, I've seen it. I haven't unlocked it yet, actually. Wait, actually, hold on, let me save over this. I could exit DDLC and then show what my pictures are. Oh, I've actually unlocked one of the new side stories. This is the poem. I unlocked this CG, this CG. Unlock the closet. Really? You don't get the closet CG whenever you're going your route? Some sketches of Natsuki's second CG. Due to the scene's lack of realism and general absurdity, it was a challenge to get Natsuki's angle correct, especially in perspective alignment with the background. In Act 1, tell Sayori you would still walk home with her. Wait, oh, do I? Hold on. It might matter. Hold on. Okay, well, that might matter actually, because it might be an unlockable. Wait, you have to get 99% of all of the content in order to do it? To get it? Well, I'm just gonna redo this day for a second. It's probably not gonna take that long because I could just skip most of it. But I want to make sure I pick Natsuki, like the option for Natsuki. Since, that might have, it might give me something. Fluffy, Jump, Papa, Nightgown. I don't know why Nightgown just makes me think of Natsuki. There's a secret on a music? What do you mean? Wow, that's not a pick. Air, chocolate, giggle, sweet. I hate that one. Kiss, blue, puppy. Wait, I already got a perfect run or whatever for Natsuki's poem. I did all this. I don't think it's gonna fast forward through the choices. But I don't think it matters that much. The choices don't matter that much. I mean, wait, the candy? What do you mean the candy hearts music as a secret? You mean like if I do something specific, do I unlock something like with the song, or is it just it has a secret melody or something? Oh yeah, I already unlocked Candy Hearts. Why the heck do you have to do this manually? Good thing I'm an avid DDLC speedrunner. It's not even that fast. You can see my cursor going wild. Alright, we're back here. I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Wait. That's like the same thing. We already saw all that text. Most of that was the same. I think the first few lines of dialogue were the same. I mean, different. I'm just gonna redo this, actually. It's not gonna be that hard. Sugar. Pop. I think that was... That's been all Natsuki so far. I think that was all Natsuki. I'm gonna save again. I'll try it out. But yeah, I already... This reminds me of Gacha. I don't know. I feel like this was made in Gacha. That's so sad to say. Have I heard Candy Hearts before? I don't really play scary games. No. Yeah, I'm just opening up and... Maybe it started getting naturally scary, like it like faded in, like through the original song. Who knows? I don't know what you did. Maybe you played a different song on accident. But I've never heard this song before. This feels like a Yoshi's Island level, like, music. Kind of. Also, it sounds like they took a little bit of inspiration from the original Ohio Sayori. Yes, I say Ohio Sayori instead of however it is, just because I think it's funny. But I think they took a little bit of inspiration from the original draft in 2010. Because it sounds a little bit more, like, futuristic in the... I don't know, the newer songs feel a little bit more futuristic. They have a little bit more techno? I don't know. But, yeah, I've never heard this song before. I was planning on listening to it, like, later. But, yeah, So wait, does the music play while you're actually in the game? I'm guessing this just loops it. Or wait, does it play in... Where does it play? Does it, like, bring over into DDLC and the side stories? Okay. I'm gonna... I haven't done any of the side stories. I'll have to go wait another day in DDLC. Like, I'll play through another day of DDLC and then play this side story. I heard that there's a new, I heard that there's a new, like, a 7th side story. But I haven't gotten that far. Already read all of this, apparently. Hey, you! Hey, you! Get off of my cloud! I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. And I was just... Natsuki glances down to her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you could just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger than a deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she's pretty down today. But she didn't... Oh, wait, this is the day she's just feeling down. I think she goes home early this day. Wait a minute, so is this Friday? This is either Thursday or Friday, and I think it's Friday, based on that. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened here. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. In that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. It's been one of those days. The Natsuki voice, I just changed it. If you're talking about how it was like super deep yesterday, I hurt my throat too much. So I just stopped doing it. Now Natsuki's like higher pitched, kind of snarky, like I gave her like a snarky voice. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a little more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. What? Wait, what? I'm confused. Did I skip something? Okay, I guess, later, we'll be doing something. Is Yuri just not gonna, like, share her poem at all? Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should just leave her be for now. Yep, I thought so. Monica. No, we already read this. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Zobrer. It's off... I read this line already. It's awfully sussy, you know? Spending time with... We already read this. Oh, no, we didn't. It was... I just remember that dialogue of it. Pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If you don't indulge her, she'll end up hating you. No, I think you're misunderstanding something. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone. Yeah, we did. It, like, happened, like, 2 minutes after you left. Finally, we got somebody returning from the chat. The stream yesterday. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Oh, also, I decided to give all of the girls actually normal voices because it was really hurting my voice, like, doing all of this. Sayuri should have, like, a higher pitched voice, but not that much higher pitched. Natsuki has, like, a snarky voice. Monica, I don't even know, she's, like, formal, I guess. So I tried to give her a formal voice as much as I can. And Yuri's, like, calm and, like, I don't know, I just, like, try and give her a calm voice. As you can see, I also added a chat and some other stuff there. So, that's cool. Yeah, she's assertive, but that's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as we have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just don't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. A lot of things she doesn't really know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. Yeah, everybody always brings up how she's the youngest one there. But, like, if they're all 18 or above 18, like, if they're all 18, is it only by a few months? Because they're in a high school, not a college. So, yeah, they all have to be, like, 18, 19. But even then, I don't know any high schools that have... I guess if you... Nah. Whatever. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. Then you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. Well, I care about her in the club. It's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh.
Share my poem with Sayori because we know that she's just gonna leave early. And it's the same. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know how I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or doing something stupid like that, or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Oh, Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for... Yeah, that's right. Tsundere. She acts like she's the best, and other people might think that way too. Right? Zobrer. Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never showed my poem before this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poem if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute," just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I just try really hard when I write. Style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lip starts to quiver. I look down, her fists are clenched really tight. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem, blah blah blah. I gently opened the door. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put in it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem out from the desk. It's not any good. I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? It's because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for you to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she means well. So, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if I put it as part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Now, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and put her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. Looking is a little bit more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. Oh, I get it. It's got the repetition in the bottom. It's got rhyming. These are the poems that I like. Because I don't have... They rhyme and stuff. I don't know. they just rhyme. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit... I don't think I've ever read this poem. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I don't know. But I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poem's a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, Danny. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these through too sometimes. When you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Seeing Natsuki satisfied, I start to hand the phone back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small soft hand surprised me with her assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. I'm able to be honest, she's just trying to give me the phone in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it out of that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I could see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's phone. Is this just... Yeah, it's just the same thing. Alright. Alright. Of course I'm gonna go with Natsuki because I'm going Natsuki there. Well, who else? Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, as it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a lot of fun. Could definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being well dramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? Anything else, probably. I think that's what I said. No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I think that really counts. What about you, Zogler? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still soaking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Or it might not be just that. I think that Yuri just might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, blah blah blah. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a weird expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcome. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I... Wait, did I already read this? With that, nothing more. Okay, this is, right here. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. How would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. But wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the only one helping, I would be coming to your house. Yeah, right. Micah could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have we have each other's numbers now.
Didn't Dan Salvato say how he wanted to give Natsuki more of like a backstory or whatever? Wouldn't that be like a good idea to like put it in a side story or something? That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you. Wait, hold on, let me get that. Okay. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were going to give me the something? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. You know, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna save here. So I guess that was Friday. I'm gonna look at the side stories. Because I haven't seen a side story in a while. Let me go to the pictures. Wait, I didn't even see this one. Wait, what? I didn't read this one. I guess I missed some dialogue. Okay, nothing else. Hold on, before I start this, I'm gonna ask somebody to join that was from the stream yesterday. I think it's Zobrair. I'm gonna see if he wants to join. I heard that there's another side story. I brought this up earlier, but yeah, I heard there was a new side story. Not a new side story, a seventh side story. After you beat all the other ones or something, maybe. Oh, new song. I'd never heard that before. Natsuki. Well, Natsuki is messing with the. Wait, what? We haven't. Wait, so we don't get to see how Natsuki joined the club? While Natsuki is messing with the other orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her to an embrace. What? Hi. That would be something I would say. That would be something I'd say. I love that. The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga, and Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing herself. Monika, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me what I should pick. Well, that depends on what you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls out a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? Okay. Natsuki. You wouldn't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're really into manga. I could handle it. I could do it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into your books. No, I had the attention span of a donut. I love that line. I'm just gonna screenshot that. There we go. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick something that you... Let's give you some... I can't think. Let's give you something that donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I just said I had the attention span of one. Aw, you're just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you come to that conclusion? Don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it, I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. Someone asked you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get all angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like, well, a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I just learned a lesson. Maybe one day I can speak. Naturally. I still learned the valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's a book, so just start reading it when you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Love. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It'll be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Okay, Natsuki. Never mind, let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Wow, nobody's talked in chat in 20 minutes. That's a while. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends, and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if I can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How could you feel that way? Well, I mean... just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about a manga or something she likes. She just seems submissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Yeah. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay, try not to worry too much. Everything will be fine. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Is that song called Hug Energy? I wonder. I should look at a music player. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get close to her. You got this. New song? No, this is just the previous one. It sounds like a royalty-free song at the beginning. Actually, this sounds like a thing you'd hear, you know, Mario Odyssey, like Shiveria, like the Snow Kingdom. It sounds like something you'd hear there. At the next club meeting starts, Sayori's the last one in the agenda. Trying into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle, there's spoilers. Besides, what about that one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Anyway, I've been waiting forever for the volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's so exciting. I'll let you read it then. Mm-hmm. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki. She sits in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes, Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the nice guy is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public with everyone thinking she's weird. And this one has problems with its back, but the doctor can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? Here's a weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the poem next to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paperback over to Sayori. Don't you ever just feel weird? Don't you ever just feel weird sharing your thoughts like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't it depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know, to each their own, but I've never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that, I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do it. But, can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable and I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Let's move on to something else that makes both of us happy. I should continue the book you gave me, since I didn't get very far out of it. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Gazpacho! At the end of one club meeting. Sorry, that gazpacho thing really made me laugh. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't want to talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like, all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I just can't meet someone and instantly become friends with them, and like, share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you ask? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Natsuki navigates through a tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little more responsible. Do you want me to talk about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could. I don't know. I could, like, divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way. That would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid of bothering me. I don't know how to keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can for other people. I think she would actually be happy if... I think she'd actually be happy if she wants to improve your friendship with you. Maybe. No, it just feels so dumb. Talking to someone about... What did I say? Talking to someone about how to be friends with them? It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's a literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. That is kind of funny. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot and that it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find an excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things and then she finishes third thought in a moment. I'm so glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. Is that the end of the side story? It is. I just have the last one. I think I want to save that last side story until Sayori's route, because I wish I evenly distributed these before. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? What? Oh, I picked the wrong one. I just skipped respect. Well, that's not good. I completely went out of order. I was supposed to get all 6 side stories, so I just assumed, like, I guess I scrolled down without realizing it, and I just assumed that this was the 6th one. Well, I just went out of order. Whoops. Oh, well, I guess I'll play one more day of DDLC and then start Sayori's route. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Keep telling myself, I just skipped a bit of dialogue that I don't... I didn't need to read it. I already read all of that, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm just skipping it. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. So you bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients as if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than say something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, Zobrer? My hospital? I don't have a hospital here. This is like my house. Huh? That was not funny. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yep. This is ridiculously heavy. Ha! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed. It seems like I always underestimate you. Because I'm so small, isn't it, you jerk? Natsuki hit a fist into my chest. Oh, I'm having a heart attack. Hey, oh, that was not funny. Sorry, I'm like super bored. Nobody's talking to chat. I don't know what to do. Your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate me being small that much? What? You really hate being small that much, I think. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Hi. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri. What did you just say? What did you just call Yuri's figure? Natsuki catches a word and turns her face red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Oh, okay. How would you know that? Anyways, just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Ha! You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness over it. Natsuki smiles deviously. Like a troll face. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Well, she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags all strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so I've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her baking. Zobrer, where did you put the food going? The batter's going into the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Well, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting in any heart to this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation already good to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, just looking at it makes everything... if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on your first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori Monika's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food going in. Sounds like you are starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Ugh. Hello. Hi. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all on me. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, just take a little on it. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. You're icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the ball. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop up some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs it with all might. The force of Natsuki pulling me, causing me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got on my face! Whose fault is that? Yeah, it's about to turn into CG, I think. There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster, and I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back. Oh god. Stop. I hate this. I hate this place. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. What is this? It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction on me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Don't worry, Natsuki Red is almost over, so... yeah. It's over. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question did she ask me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I noticed her swallow breaths. Shallow breaths, maybe? Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Thank God. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left that dirty tray in here, don't you? How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistake, jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove, and in another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Tension from the moment before still lingers over my head. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of their trays. They'll look even better once we have the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating sauce. I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. With these nozzles that make it look nice and fluffy. This one can make it into flowers. I probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives you an idea, actually. What's a literature event, right? You can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. Just kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... well, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. I'm with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we get back to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire her work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Well, I wish I could have one now. There's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have enough time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, it's usual, and Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat you. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Alright, well, again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so oh yeah, I forgot. We already did that. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. No, it did not. It felt like a crawl. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. So rare. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki gets suddenly closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks are matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Zobra. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Zobra. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you all at the festival tomorrow. Yeah, you'll definitely see Sayori at the festival tomorrow. They're sending you cupcakes tomorrow. Before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. I can skip all this. I have to say that... Well, I guess I don't have to, but... I'm saying it anyways, just because I want to save that moment for whenever I actually am going to save it. Anyways, I believe this is the end of the wrap. I'm gonna save here for no reason, but what I should do is I should go back again, because I think that's completely done. That's the day of the festival, so yeah. This will be it. Let's just say Oreo. Before that, though, I need to move. Apparently, there's like a Monica route. I'm gonna see if I can see it. I'm gonna see if I can find something. Okay, Monica perfect Monica poem. I'm gonna see if, like, this is my last chance to get a perfect Monica poem or whatever. I guess it is my last chance. I could do it later on, but I want to do it now. Oh, I get it. I can't get it now. I have to get it later, like in Act 3. Well, I guess it's time to make a Sayori poem. I already did both Natsuki and Yuri, so it should be kind of easier to do this. Because I could just look at the words, see if they're Natsuki or Yuri, and go from there. I actually haven't checked anger. I would pick this, but of course it would be Yuri. I got fairly far first try though. Flower, joy, happiness, silly. Yeah, I don't know, I picked that one. That's the wrong one. This will take it shouldn't take that long. Adventure, yeah, that's adventure. Sadness? Yeah, okay. Childhood, happiness again, daydream, joy, pain, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know for sure. Misery, cry, smile, play. I want to answer precious, but I fear that I will pick Natsuki if I do that. Awesome. And I picked clouds, but I think that one was Natsuki. Raindrops, really? I mean, I guess that one makes sense, but I thought it would be Sayori. Yeah. Playground. Wait, what? Really? I should have looked at that one more. Holiday. Flower. Awesome. Warm, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot I was doing this forever. Hi, person. I'm trying to get a perfect Sayori poem for yeah, I didn't think so. I'm trying to get a perfect Sayori poem for the achievement, because you get an achievement for it. Family. I got fairly close. Like I got 11, I think, first try. I think a Raymond was Natsuki. Yeah, that one's 1. Happiness. Vacation, clumsy. Joy. Flower. Yeah, misery. Childhood. I know Jumpy's not it. Together. Awesome. Playground was not. That was not Tsuki. Not Tsuki. Okay, so I know it's not Mouse, Hair, Frightening, Kawaii, or Playground. Not ambient. Not anime. Really? Well, hold on. Let me go through these just in case. If I get a certain word again, I'll. Ugh, I didn't get it. I was looking for a certain word. Actually, I'm gonna keep going until I get that word. Okay, no, I guess that's Yuri. I mean, that's what I thought it would be, but I just want to make sure. Ooh, 1,000 years. Okay. Misfortune? Yeah, shame, okay. Okay, I had a feeling that one would be Yuri. This will take a while. Wonderful, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna go with wonderful. Cheer? Journey, of course Journey would be it, even though it's very close to the word adventure. Adventure. I know Sunset, I think, is Natsuki. Skip. I saw skipping, and I was thinking of Natsuki. So I picked that because I don't know, I thought I was going for a perfect Natsuki poem for some reason. Warm. Cheer is Natsuki. Play. Family. I'll probably go with Lost. Not Lost. Hope. Yeah. Laugh. This one was Misery, yeah. Daydreaming. Sparkle? I'll probably go with Sparkle in a second. Yep. Playground is Natsuki. Heartbeat. It might be Heartbeat. Rainbow makes me think of not Suki, but okay, I guess it's Sayori. Depression, adventure. If I'm gonna pick any of them, I'll probably pick Loud. Bed. Okay, only 2 more. Sadness and then 1 more. And that one's easy. Okay, thank God that's over. Alright, so now I've got Best Girl. I'm gonna try one of the other side routes. Side stories. I'm gonna go with side stories after I look at these. Okay, I guess I unlocked a new CG. Is that it? Kitchen. Write a perfect poem for Sayori. Okay. I'm gonna go with one of the side stories. I actually skipped 2 of them because I thought there were only 6 and I scrolled down. It's been several weeks since the club was officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, I thought that said fat, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri have increased their collective bond with the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken all interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening, and in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Oh, new song. This is definitely new. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. That sounds like a Switch thing. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Hey, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. That's just... is that just me? Is that supposed to be going on? Yeah. I think that's a glitch. I think I did something. Yeah, it looks like, something messed up. Oh. Well, I guess it stopped running. Alright, what? Oh, I guess it, okay, there we go. That was unexpected. I just thought that was part of the game for a second. That's funny. I am confused on why that happened. Thank God I didn't get that far. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down. That was weird, though. I'm still thinking about it. Like, I keep hearing the repeating melody. Like, in the background, the dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I keep hearing that. I don't know. Some of this music kind of reminds me of Yoshi's Island. DS, specifically. I haven't played the original Yoshi's Island. Well, I have, but barely. So, it just reminds me of the soundtrack in that game. Come and sit down anywhere. You could sit down next to my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms into it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing. That melody right there, this just keeps repeating in my head. Or reading. Or whatever, some kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people that I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sailor. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room, and Tsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making new friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah, very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle is steaming up filled the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers your voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm not Tsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. You know, I think with the side stories, they decided to put in some of the words that were in the poems, like that they pick or whatever. That has to be something, because it sounds like they just use the word music, they just use the word strawberry. Let's get some ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monica's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking, I have no idea for Yuri. Just still. It's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Oh, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members. So we kind of just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking about it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like the club to get into? Oh, well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that? Hey, why don't I read manga in the club? Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, and she sets down on an empty desk. After all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Oh, well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is that big of a deal? Manga's literature, right? I guess if you consider the literal definition, God, Monaco, Jesus. Then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I will do literally whatever you want me. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. Oh my God, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Why is not Monica being such a jerk about this? It's just manga. Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. You say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then, huh? Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Ugh, I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is starting to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't want to just read your manga, Sailor? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so that includes me. Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we would give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am gonna start influencing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them heard a thump against the door. What was that? Police! Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga. 3 boxes, dang. Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping a stack on its floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies, "There's still 1 more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them." Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It feels like things are finally going to start getting more serious. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother me. So why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Well, Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monica forces a smile at Natsuki and makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. You know? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once due with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, the teachers are gonna ask what all this manga is doing here, and I have to tell them it's a literature club. So, Monica backs off and slumps into the desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. That's kind of true. Good afternoon. Sayori spins in the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Ooh, that's so pretty. As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? We can start by giving a bite of that cookie. No, wait. I shaved all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Ooh. Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks in the club room. Monica glances at her. Ha! I found a typo! Glaces! I don't know, I gotta screenshot this. Gotta tell everybody. Monica glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. I wonder if anybody else has noticed that typo. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having 1 more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some essential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share the favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can equally enjoy. You know, like we all vote on a book to read, or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but Monica's voice shows off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to react to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on everything? Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but Natsuki cuts manga off by suddenly standing up. I called Monica Monica. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just gonna leave. But I really would have appreciated you being upfront about it. Okay, well, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want.
Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no. Sarah runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. For the second time today, Monica slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeing affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when... Oh, wait, that's it. When she has no respect for the club. Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone. Wait, I didn't read that. But I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion of literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her... I keep on doing this on a tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't concede with that. You can. Sorry, you can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh, well great, I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. Hold on. Are you doing something? Okay. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. As a ridiculous... I feel like that part's wrong. The fact you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to state things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides Monica, Monica. I keep on getting their names confused. Would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where's the line even ever drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she races into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated potions. Potions? Why did I say potion? All dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens a book. Oh, she's just gonna read manga. Ooh. So one of the new song is there. Any new things here? No. So I've unlocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, wait. That's just in order. I've unlocked Sayonara. Kind of that. Should I? You know what? I'm going to begin this side story. And then I'll save the last one that's right there. I'll save that one. For after a certain amount of time in Sayori stuff. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. I mean, when she's not being so
busy being so judgmental. Wait, what? I did say judgmental. So what if I'm in the manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, it's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. You just really suck. You want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion on me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am, and I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. No, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff that I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but you know, the signs to the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was worth the shot, but it was a lie apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she didn't want to hear. She wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. The bird? What? What is this? The two of them remained silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like anyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the literature club is for. So I'm going to help do everything I can to fix it. I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are busting with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the rest of the most out. Where could she be? Among us is Monica. I automatically skipped it. Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom. But she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. Oh, we're gonna get the new CG. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to go closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Whoa, a new... What the heck? Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what? Oh, of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking, you know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the ones to buy your book. We'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfic? What? What? Her what fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. Oh my god. You don't think I would have grown up by that by now? So it's canon that Natsuki wrote something like... She wrote that a few years ago before the story. hate this. I told you, I was joking. Besides, it was a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you could have done it without us. You couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. Yeah, it is, apparently. I should have said something to defend her. Why did I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than her after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the clubroom. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. She picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills. Okay, well, the song in those backgrounds, somebody made Silva got a release of DDLC with yesterday. It was like a Mogus drip, with the song. So, yeah, that was a thing I saw yesterday. Also, I feel like mentioning this, but technically, since Monika is on Switch, she has a small chance of being a Mii fighter for a DLC and Smash. Just imagine that. Sans got in. Just that'd be so cool. I don't know. A man can dream. Anyways, didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Yeah. Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes him feel nice. Oh, well, I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Natsuki has kind of a blunt. It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of their manga. It just made me so mad. Just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you just trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing in a roundabout way. I should have just made her feel good about being passionate about something. But I had just dismissed it. I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. So Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion with me. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah, I'll get them back by making sure that this club is the one that she wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts for the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is that still out, Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Wait, really? I was so submissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? Jeez, I don't think she is. I see. Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on.
It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. You don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide her smile. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to shop out for a bit, is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayuri picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she wasn't coming back to the club. Actually, Monika's been. Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monika smiles at them both. Then with a wave, she exits the club room. Oh, so it's a secret. I really shouldn't have let that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki. And it would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Oh, wait, what? Wait, I thought that was the end of the side story. That would have been a good place to stop, I thought. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because though I forgot where it started next time. Next side story. The time for the next club meeting has arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, and sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shovels inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here. Welcome back. Monika, the club president, stands up and greets him with a smile. Sayori picks her desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the visit that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone, the literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika tends around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on, isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making this so far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It's wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind of enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. My vision to let us freely express that, and it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You're just so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I don't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that, right?
about manga, so I hope you're ready. Okay, I think that's the... Oh, it's not? Really? A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all of their stuff. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Could you follow me to the music? Oh my god, is this the music? It's gonna be the CG, right? That's the music room. Why? Well, you'll see. That's a new club room. I mean, there's a new background. You know, I was thinking back when the club was just me and Sayori. We would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught a lot about myself. Like things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just brought a whole bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. It makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me, without me having to hide such a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listened, she recalled vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But I thank to you that I really started thinking about that stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But, well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself, that's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it. After I gave you such a hard time about it. Ha! That dog. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so what? Oh, I didn't see it. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You're reading Parfait Girls? Oh god, Parfait Girls. Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, I have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think I have some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I always wanted to learn the piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted, and instead of actually second guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. There we go. Oh, Natsuki shows up there. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experience allows us to share emotions. And it just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought in my head. But it was you who started inspiring me to practice every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. I'm not really good at it, at all. Oh my god. It's like Look at this. And I'm not really good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but well, yeah. This is neat. Good. This is good. These just look like stills from the original game, to be honest. Good. No, it's kind of... That's all. That was so good. It was. Yeah, are you kidding? You're already like a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I will never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was just being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine, I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, or even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take it back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's gonna be the cupcakes! The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. I could have just said that and it ended. Ooh, that's cool. You unlocked 2 of them. You also unlocked this one. You also unlocked the music room. Oh, I didn't even notice the piano. I'm stupid. I was just looking at this. And music. I could have swore I already had My Song, Your Note. Oh, My Song, Your Note piano. Well, I would keep playing DDLC, but I kind of want to play Deltarune. I haven't played Deltarune at all this whole stream. So I'm gonna just press quit. Let me open up Deltarune. Hi. Okay, I'm opening it up. Oh wait, this is setting it up. Never mind. I'm not. That's not the app. Okay, let me... that's just the Deltarune, obviously. I think I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Yeah, there's just gonna be like a little bar right there. I mean, I guess I could get rid of it. Yeah, I'll do that. That's not the right length. $800. I think it's like 760. It's close. I'll adjust it one more time. There we go. There's just gonna be this kind of ugly thing over here. But yeah. No way, advance. There we go. Wait, hold on, let me bring this window up. I gotta bring it. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. That was it? So I can just touch these things? Hey, something. Chris, phew. Hey, don't scare me like that. Okay. Unless you want to get clocked in the face. Anyway, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. Where is here anyway? It doesn't matter. You got us into this mess. You get us out. Lead the way, Chris. Nah. Oh my god, never mind. You walk way too slow. Yeah, that was slow? Okay. Hey, Chris, there's someone up there waving at us. Any idea what they want? Oh god, it's Lancer. Run, Chris! Okay. I just went the opposite way. I've wondered who Lancer was at all. Chris, down here. How did that not hit me? I guess the red, if I get hit on the heart, makes you take damage. I'm like, where is this? Oh, you're not dead. Sweet. Got any place what this heck? Got any place what this heck is? Okay. Got any idea where the heck this place is? Me neither. Wonder if there's anyone in that building up there. Oh. It looks like a shop, but the door is locked and no one's inside. It's locked. It's locked. In front of you, a castle looms beneath the empty town. A black geyser emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. I wonder how long Deltarune is. A castle? Why the hell is there a castle inside a supply closet? Welcome, heroes. Who's there? Do not be alarmed. I am not your enemy. Please come forward, both of you. Welcome. I am the Prince of the... It's Ralsei! The Kingdom of Darkness. Chris, Susie, there is a legend in this land. A legend that one day, 2 heroes of light will arrive and fulfill the ancient prophecy, foretold by time and space. Please, heroes, listen to my tale. No. Very well then. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. It was a legend of hopes and dreams. It was a legend of light and dark. This is the legend of Deltarune. For millennia, light and dark have lived in balance, bringing peace to the world. But if this harmony were to shatter, a terrible calamity would occur. The sky will run black with terror, and the land will crack with fear. Then, her heart will pounding. The earth will draw her final breath. Only then, shining with hope, 3 heroes appear at world's edge. Human, monster, so this is what I've seen, and a prince from the dark. Only they can seal the fountains and banish the angles heaven. Only then will balance be restored, and the world saved from destruction. Today, the fountain of darkness, the geyser that gives this land form, stands tall at the center of the kingdom. But recently, another fountain has appeared on the horizon. And with it, the balance of light and dark begins to shift. Chris, Susie, thank you for listening to my long tale. I deeply believe you two are the heroes of the legend. That despite whatever enemies you face, you two have the courage to save the world. Delta warriors, please won't you accept your destiny? Nah. What? Me? Some kind of hero or something? You've got the wrong person. But Susie, without you, the world will... Oh what? If the world gets destroyed, it's none of my business. Might even be kind of fun, honestly. Anyway, Chris, if you want to play pretend with this weirdo, stick around. I'm going to find a way out of here. Susie, wait. Oh god. It sounds so weird hearing this song. I've never listened to it fully, only gotten like this far into it. Right here. Oh, the heroes are already running away. And they didn't even know I was here. My dad's gonna make me son of the month. Who are you? I'm the bad guy. You clowns want to seal our dark fountain, huh? And still picturing you guys clowns. Save the world from eternal darkness, huh? Don't try to deny it. We both know you'll go east. It's your only way home. But I, Lancer, won't let you go there. I've got a flawless 2-step plan to ensure it. Step 1,
I thrash you. Step 2, you lose. Nice plan, kid. Really? Yeah, actually. Mind if we use it on you instead? So wait, in this game can you go sparing? You can despair and fight? I wonder if anybody is actually going to say anything. Because I only got 3 viewers right now. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm just gonna fight him. Halt, clowns! This bike is sealed by victory. Oh, ow. Don't know how I got an axe, but like, that's cool. I'll have to get thrashed. Just kidding, that's you. Lancer revs vicious. So what are you guys doing after this? Lancer is thinking about chips. You won! Got 0 XP and 33 something. Are you two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly. I am... Jeez, can you take out that hood? I can barely hear you under there. Alright. Good. Oh, that's what Rousey sounds like, huh? Chris, Susie, it's ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're going to become great friends, and... Best way to leave is east, right? Yes, that's where we'll... Got it. See you at school, Chris. I suppose it's just the 2 of us, then. Chris, I'm a prince, but I currently don't have any subjects. When you're alone, my whole life for you to write. So I'm really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends, Chris. Let's try to find Susie. She must be to the southeast. You can lead the way, Chris. Hey, Chris, I should... we do blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I saw the word cake. Now your ally. The power of Fluffy Boys shines within you. Okay, it's still like locked. Oh, Chris, it's a training dummy I made. Now seems like a great chance to prepare for the enemy. Would you like me to teach you how to fight? Okay, get ready, Chris. See that heart, Chris? That's your soul, the culmination of your being. Within it holds your will, your compassion, and the fate of the world. If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose HP. If everyone's HP loses zero, we'll lose the battle. So please take care to avoid the enemy's attack. Ready? Let's try dodging. Easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Great job, Chris. You're a natural. Anyway, after the enemy attacks, it's our turn, Chris. First, I'll teach you how to fight. Though fighting is unnecessary in this world, there's no harm in a thorough lesson. Let's try fighting. Wow, Chris, that was an amazing attack. Have you done this before or something? No. Let's try defending. Simply, and the enemy's attack will hurt you less. Not only that, but you also gather TP. Watch the orange big bar on the left. I'll explain it next. Great job, Chris. Now that you've gathered TP, how about spending that TP on one of my spells? Because you hit the enemy that enough, they got tired. Now, if I use my pacify spell on it, they'll fall asleep and we'll win peacefully. Great, Chris. Well, whatever. Won the battle by now. Now I just have a little more to teach you. Acting. Through this, even the most violent enemies can be defeated through various acts of kindness. Chris, though it's just a dummy, why not give it a hug? Chris? I don't think this is what you're supposed to be doing, but
So what? You're not gonna say thanks? Jesus. You hug the dummy. Aw, that's great, Chris. Each enemy has different acts that satisfy them. When an enemy is satisfied, its name turns yellow. When that happens, you can defeat it by sparing it. If we spare all the enemies we meet, we'll never have to fight. Chris spared dummy. Great job, Chris. That'd be the end of a real battle. I'm really happy I had the chance to teach you, Chris. You won. What, did they just do a Fortnite default dance? What the heck? Oh, that was fun. You're a wonderful student, Chris. And, in case you ever need a refresher, Here, I wrote a manual for you and Susan. Press C to open the menu and use it in your rooms. Is there a way I can hug, where I'll say, not in-game? Oh my, the great door is open? No wonder Lancer was able to come too. Chris, once we pass through this door, our adventure will really begin. A journey foretold exactly by the prophecy. But Chris, I believe your choices are important too. This world is all full of all kinds of people. But in the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try our best to get by without fighting. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale may have a happy ending. Otherwise, I fear that you may not find the result favorable. Oh, I'm sorry, is that too much to ask? Chris, I knew you were a hero the moment I saw you. Let's try our best, alright? Wait, did I just screw myself out of a true pacifist run by killing what seemingly looked to be me killing Lancer? I'm tired. I kind of want to stop streaming because I'm tired. So, alright. I'm gonna just stop streaming now. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe I will. Any closing thoughts? Deltarune looks pretty cool. This is a nice background noise. No background thoughts, I guess. Nobody has any thoughts. Alright, well, I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.